that we wanted to go ahead and get into was a couple of very important topics tonight that are very dear to our heart because they do hit home for us. And we just want to go ahead and get straight into it. But go ahead and list your IG, Dionna.
Okay, so guys, after the podcast, y'all go follow my personal page at beauty__. So it's BEAUTDEE__.
And of course, y'all go follow me at IamGolden.21. And let's get into it.
Okay.
So, first thing we do want to get into is, of course, catching feelings. Girl, you already know we was talking about this a little bit, especially with these little captions that, this girl is the petty queen.
I am, like, we not even going to get into that. But when it comes to catching feelings, I don't like catching feelings unless it's really necessary, because it's like, when you give someone the benefit of the doubt, it's like, okay, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And then here comes the doubt. It's just like, I shouldn't even caught feelings. So when it comes to catching feelings, I feel like gradually over time, I have to ease into catching feelings because people be quick to switch up. And I
catch feelings quick.
Yeah, and it sucks.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm a Scorpio, so I wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah, Libras, we do the same thing.
Like, I want you.
Exactly.
And I want you pretty. Look like, oh, you're mine.
I don't want you to like anyone else but me, but I have to fill you out. Like, I'm gonna have to vibe with you, because if the vibe is not there, baby, it's not there. Like, I'm not gonna force it.
Honestly, but at the same time though, I feel like I don't know when there is an appropriate time to start catching feelings.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, if I catch feelings in the beginning, my feelings could change 2 weeks later.
Exactly.
So it's like, I do like to, of course, just go with the flow, and if it's there, it's there. However, don't let that go over your head, because
it makes you get comfortable.
Yeah. And no one likes a comfortable guy.
No.
Like, you have to stay consistent. You have to stay doing the same things that you're doing, and that's what'll be going wrong too.
Yeah.
It's because a lot of people, they'll be like, oh yeah, you know, she got feelings for me and she ain't going nowhere.
I'll leave you alone tomorrow. Yeah, I'll leave you alone tomorrow. Realistically, when it comes to catching feelings, like, you have to keep my attention. You have to keep me interested, because that's something about, I don't be interested in nobody for real. Like, I might have some interest, but it's like, what are you doing to keep my interest? Are you taking me out? Are you planning things without me having to actually tell you? Because I'm done, you guys. I am done when it comes to, like, really trying to tell a man, oh, like, let's go out. Why can't you plan? Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for men to plan things, because females, we always want to do things, we always want to plan, but I want someone to lead me. If you can't lead me, it's like, okay, like, why am I talking to you? Like,
that's very true. When it comes to planning, is so important.
It is.
Dates are so important. And I feel like that's one thing that, like, I don't know if it skipped the generation or what happened, but like, it's so important, like, to do date night every week. I don't care what you have going on, but you have to put in that quality time, and that's what keeps your feelings going. Now, if you're just seeing a person, like, for a couple of hours, and it's just that y'all aren't even building, or y'all aren't doing anything to even build your relationship to get to another point, then y'all
you're wasting time.
You're
wasting time. And wasting time, we're not doing that in 2021. We're not wasting time. Like,
no.
Yeah, that's not happening. So,
and honestly though, that's the worst thing, because you can't get time back.
You can.
You really cannot. And at this point, like, it's already a lot of females out here in Atlanta, and the last thing that we need is one guy that has 10 females to him, wasting 8 females and 9 females. Like,
how do you keep up with that many people? Because my attention is like, I got attention for about one person. It's like, I can't do it for multiple people. Like,
that's true.
Honestly, and I feel like FaceTime and like in person, you should do naturally them type of things. We're not gonna text all day.
I can see that. So how soon is too soon to catch feelings?
Honestly, it just depends on the person, because feelings, they come and they go, and it's just like, if I'm catching feelings and they prolong, it's just okay, then I'm really interested. But if they fade away like this, it's like, oh, I never really liked you. I never really liked you. If my feelings went away that quick, and like,
So is the feelings in the beginning? Is it like a attraction feeling? Or
I feel
is it
like
just
it's attraction.
For you?
I feel like it's for me. It's attraction, but it's just like it has to be more than attraction. The energy, like off the first link, it has to be there. Because if it's not there after the first, you don't have nothing else to talk about.
Yeah, you ever been on like been in an awkward situation and there was no feelings, no like any type of excitement? You're just like, when is this over with?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like, this is the worst.
Yeah, that
actually. Like, you completely. I be wanting to run out the place.
Yeah, I already knew that.
I don't want to be rude.
Yeah, I actually went to someone's house. Yeah, I went to someone's house and I automatically knew we were just gonna be friends. I wasn't coming over there with any other intentions, like just to get to know you. But like just after some conversation, like,
that's true.
Homeboy, how you doing, friend? Like, friend, how are you? Like, I just knew it was friend zone right there. Oh. And I'm like, sorry, like
they hate the friend zone.
They do hate the friend zone, but if you're not doing what you need to be doing, then you're a friend.
Not everyone needs to be in a certain category. Would you say not everyone needs to be in a relationship? Some people need to be friend zoned. Yeah. And if you know how you friend zoned, if you're a part of my close friends, you are friend zoned.
That is so funny.
I'm not even gonna lie. No, because for me, it's just like people that post on their close friends, they post either very provocative stuff or they post stuff that they don't want everyone else to see. So it's like, if I'm showing you something that I don't want everyone else to see, then more than likely you're just my friend. Because obviously, my man probably would have saw it and that would have been that.
Yeah.
But I tried to like take him out of my like.
So he's not on there.
Nah, he literally, I took him off and he noticed. He was like, I'm not your close friend. What's going on?
That means you're not a friend anymore. Like,
no, he wants to see everything.
It's like, no. Yeah, you should know.
So, and on top of that, it was very important because I feel like when it comes to certain people's close friends, like when they do post stuff, I feel like it's really sneaky too. Yeah. So when you do add someone on that level, it's like, why would you want them to be a part of what you are posting on there, and then it come back and bite you in your butt?
Yeah. Honestly, I don't ever post on my close friends because I just don't care. Like, whoever's gonna watch it, whoever's gonna see it, you're just gonna see.
I think I posted on my close friends like maybe like once or twice this year.
Yeah, there's really no reason to. It's like,
but I've seen people post very provocative, like they talk about like posting very provocative stuff. And some people even be posting their relationships on there and they don't want people to know they're in a relationship.
So if that's the case, and I realize I'm on your close friend and not the public.
Is it over with?
It's over with. You're hiding me.
Is it hiding? I don't know. It's hiding. If you're on the close friends, but you are not on the personal story.
But I feel like so many people are trying to do that because they want to be private. So I'm kind of 50-50 with that. But it's just like, are you hiding me? Like, I look too good to be hid.
You know what? I'm guilty of that. I'm not hiding it. It's just some people be nosy.
Yeah, I get it for privacy reasons. They want to keep up with you.
And you don't need to keep up with who and what and what's going on. Because a lot of females, we went through the phases where, of course, we were putting emojis over faces, but people were still figuring out who that was based on tattoos, everything. So it's like, you can be like, I know that's Terrence. Yeah. I can tell by
Jerome.
Like, right.
That's Jerome's arm right there.
So it's like, I know his watch.
It's funny. That's how they be, though.
So it's like the emoji doesn't help. So if you post on the close friends, it's like now you done eliminated half of that. So it's like, not only, and I'm still with the emoji, but
oh my goodness, emoji. I don't really care. You gonna see the face. If I'm like fucking with you, like you gonna see the face. Like pop out. Hey.
See, you can definitely see the face, but you're gonna be on my close friends first, and then once we get to like month 6, I'll post you on the personal page without the emoji.
Yeah, okay.
It go through phases. I like that's the only
reason why you post too early.
Yeah.
You don't want to post them too early in case some things y'all not really compatible like you thought, and it's like.
And no, because then it's like you be posting them, and then like it might be like next week, and then you'll be just like the baby daddy when you be done.
Honestly.
Okay. Your daughter about to play.
Yeah.
You know what? She's probably really going through it right now. Yeah. She needs some counseling.
But But it's like, girl, the baby,
she needs some counseling.
Yes.
You know, if you're dealing with a guy like that, you might need some counseling for real.
Honestly, a lot of people in this pandemic need counseling, guys. That's going into the next topic. We are definitely going to talk about counseling, especially like in the African American community, like Black households. They do not agree with like themselves or their children going to therapy counseling. Absolutely. They just feel like, oh, I don't need therapy. You don't need to go to therapy for what? Like, talk to Jesus, call on Jesus. I really feel like therapy and counseling is very beneficial.
And we do not say we do not believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
But Jesus can't, come down here physically and talk to you about, and he can't spiritually.
Yeah, you can pray. Physically. You can pray all day long because prayer, key to life. But sometimes you actually need that physical help, that person right there in front of you.
That has a degree to dissect your issues.
Some medical advice.
And there's nothing wrong with getting counseling. I honestly think that was one of the things that I was going to get into this year. I wanted to get into it last year, especially with everything, because I was having a lot of issues personally with my family and my sister. And one of the things was, of course, I wanted to do family counseling. But long story short, it turned from family counseling to, of course, I went to personal counseling. Because I have to work on my issues first before I could fix an entire issue.
Yeah.
And that is the main thing, but it's also hard to understand what your issues are when you've been locked down in a pandemic, and it's hard to really focus on what's really going on. So, and it's the perfect time to talk to someone too.
It is. Like, people get really lonely and they fall into bad habits during the pandemic. And
bad habits.
Yeah, and it's like you turn to the wrong people, you turn to the wrong crowd. Like, last year in the beginning of the pandemic, I kind of I wouldn't even say crazy. I just went through a lot of personal things, like being a college student and worrying about paying bills after I had lost my job while I was in school. That was another thing. So when I went to a therapist, I felt like it was very beneficial. It was a stranger, and I just felt so comfortable, like talking to a stranger.
Non-judgmental.
Yeah, because they don't know you, so it's like, why am I gonna judge you for telling me all this stuff?
What's crazy about that is because I did a poll on my Instagram, and I was like, how many people go to counseling and do you feel like it's beneficial? Everyone said no. Everyone. And I was like, wow. And when I looked at everyone that was on there, it was males and females, and they were like, no, they don't go, and they don't feel like it's beneficial. And I'm not sure if it's something that as we grow up and we're starting to you have to adapt to it, or if it's something as to where we are raised you don't need counseling, you can talk to your parents, your mom, your dad, your friends about anything. And sometimes your friends will be biased, and sometimes your family will be biased because they know the situation, so they're gonna automatically want to say this is the direction you need to go.
Yes.
But you need to break out of that, because I know when I was younger, I probably should have went to counseling, because a lot of people, especially in the African American community, their families go through separations, they go through divorces at a young age. And that does traumatize a kid,
Definitely.
And you don't know exactly how you're processing it until it happens. So and especially with me being in a military family, I had to move from house to house. I had to, transition schools. So I actually did a lot of moving around. I had to meet with friends.
It would have been beneficial for you, starting at a younger age, and that's why they have therapists for younger children, because honestly the children are definitely going to be more expressive, more vocal, versus as an older person, they're so bottled up on how they feel, and it's really hard to make progress when you shouldn't make that progress as a child. It's really hard.
You gotta start with the
It's so hard to get a person to open up in therapy, because at first I was kind of skeptical too until I went. But she was asking me questions, and I'm just kind of looking why are you asking me that?
You wasn't asking her that.
No, I was just kind of looking at her. I didn't physically say it, but I was kind of looking. I was hesitant to tell her information about myself, because it's like, are you gonna go back and like call people and tell them like I'm talking?
And that's what's important too, because I feel like, especially now, it's so many people that need counseling, because there's a lot of mental health mental health is big, especially after the pandemic, because a lot of people are depressed, a lot of people were suicidal. A lot of people went through a lot of traumatic situations, especially with being in lockdown. You'll never know what could have happened with these kids and these families. People could have went through sexual assault. People could have went through literally their getaway was going to school from abuse, like a lot of situations, and people were in lockdown, you know. And then on top of that, I know for a fact that there was also a lot of issues. This girl, I tried to get an OBGYN appointment, and it took like months for me to get it.
That's still how it is now.
Like they're scheduling for abortions now because, you know, people were in lockdown and they have to get to them first in a certain time frame. So I definitely know how that could be impact your life. And then on top of that, I definitely, sometimes you just need someone to talk to.
You do. Someone out of your circle, out of your norm, like not just your homegirl, but like a professional. Because honestly, it felt refreshing speaking to I had appointments like twice in a month. It was like just twice out the month, and then she would call and we had like a via Zoom session.
That's nice. And it's in the comfort of your home.
Exactly. I would be in the bed like, girl, let me tell you about what happened today. I was talking to her like she was my friend, and she was like, oh, hey, Dionna, like, let's just, whatever you want to talk about, like, get it off your chest. And after I would talk to her, I would feel so relieved. I would feel so happy. But just like, honestly, throughout the week, I would talk to her on Thursdays. Twice out the month, and then I would look forward to those Thursdays. I'm like, I have so much to tell you, like so much happened. I'd be so excited to tell her everything. Like,
do you feel like you got really depressed when we were going through those 3 months of lockdown?
I don't think I was depressed. Like,
I was depressed. I definitely, like, I probably should have did it last year for sure, because I went through so much, like, and then I was also a part of the lockdown. I was dealing with, of course, not stress for me, but I was dealing with other people's stress. And that weighed on me. And I was dealing with stress in my household. So
that weighs down.
And we was on lockdown.
That was like someone insane.
Oh my God. Like, I did not know how to handle my emotions. I was just locking myself in my room. I was calling my dad, like,
that would have been the perfect time for real.
It really would have, and then we were even talking about it. That's when we started getting into the conversation of doing counseling, because, you know, I started to realize there's a lot that, not more so baggage, but I have not completely released everything that has happened from my past. And in order to do that, I do need to talk about and figure out why it affected me or impacted me that way. So I definitely do think that, you know, counseling is beneficial. I'm gonna enroll into it. Y'all go enroll into it.
Y'all seek help, because during that time, during the beginning, I didn't have depression, but I had more so anxiety. Like, my anxiety was so high, the uncertainty. I was just like, what's gonna happen next? What is gonna be my next move? Like, so my anxiety was crazy. So I had to go through like different methods, like I would calm me down, stop overthinking.
I can see why people wouldn't want to go to counseling though, because they feel like, of course, you know,
why are you paying for it?
Why are you paying for it? You're supposed to really be helping me. But at the same time, you know, they have bills too. They have, you know, that's what they signed up to do. That's their job. So you can't necessarily say like, oh, like, I can go talk to my friend because it's free. Like, that's not really beneficial.
Sometimes you don't need to listen to your friends.
You really don't.
Sometimes your friends will just tell you what they personally think, but you need like that licensed person who's like been a licensed therapist for like 20 plus years to actually tell you.
Girl, you know what's the worst advice? Like, I have learned this. Stay out of people's relationships. And don't get relationship advice from your friends or your family, because they gonna have their own opinion. Everyone does not need to know everything about your personal business. And on top of that, like, I see why you don't want to pay for it, but I also see how you don't know that person. But we don't know half the people we walk around and we come in contact with. So those cannot be reasons for why you don't want to get help and why you don't want to benefit yourself.
You're really suffering by not going to counseling and therapy. Like, it's more beneficial.
Same thing about these doctor's appointments. People need to go get checked up more often. But
A lot of people don't have insurance, and it's just like
it's ridiculous.
Insurance. When I've heard some people like, I don't have insurance, I'm like,
you know what could happen to you if you don't have insurance.
You need insurance.
Yes, that's important, and I can see why you don't want to go to the doctor, because you know in our community there has been a lot of health issues that have come from going to the doctor, and they prescribe you more. They want to do more for you, and sometimes you don't need it. Mm-hmm. I know some people that have said literally they ended up on 1 prescription and now they ended up on 5. All because they went to the doctor because they said they had high blood pressure. Then it
really depends on who you go to. You need to do your research before you go to a random doctor.
Very important. And OBGYNs too. You have to go to, if you, like, as far as when it comes to having, you know, babies and making sure that you're at the right facility, because the facility can take your money and not really treat you the way you should be treated, or give you the right prescriptions, or etc. And that's what impacts your body. That's what's really hurting you, is who you're going to. So I can see that too.
Exactly.
Y'all need to really do better. Hospitals, doctors, clinics,
everything.
It doesn't matter.
We gotta do better.
Who it is, and honestly, that should be free too. I'm gonna be quite frank.
It should, but
to go see a doctor.
Yeah.
It should be free. Is it gonna be free?
Hopefully Joe can work on that. It's like,
Joe, bring us some free health care.
Please, Joe.
Can you also get rid of my student loans?
Yes, student loans. Girl, I would cry. I would be like, thank you, Jesus.
Girl, so me and my friend Chloe, we were just talking about that, like how we know this one girl, and she like woke up and she posted, she's like, all her student loans are gone. And I was like, and me and her both checked, and we was like, it's gone.
Exactly.
It was gone.
I checked too.
20K gone.
I checked all that too, because it said remove something from the account. Said remove. My eyes lit up. I was like, let me. Nah, it's still right there.
Nothing. I was like, oh, so y'all picking and choosing who y'all want to remove. I don't like that, because I feel like everyone needs help. If I apply for FAFSA the same way they did, you need to remove my loans.
Remove my loans. I got
Period.
remove my
I got it. Look, you can take 20,000 off me. That's money helps.
Listen, anything.
Anything. If anyone wants to pay for our student loans, DM us. Tell you, baby, we work for this, okay? And like,
that degree was not easy.
It was not. And like, I kid you not, like, some people be really paying their whole life off on their student loans, and they be rolling over.
I'm not paying it back. I'm sorry. Look, they said Jesus paid the price. He paid the price on the cross, so I should not be having to pay for my student loans.
All right.
That's a word.
We're not doing that.
That's a word. I'm not paying
2021, we're not paying student loans.
I'm sorry, I'm not paying it. My dad, somebody else, it won't be me. I'm not paying it. Sorry.
You know, so we should do a GoFundMe. You know, because people out here getting money easy.
Gorilla Glue Girl.
Maybe we can do a GoFundMe so that they can be like, yo,
that's
we did some good, like, we really doing some good stuff.
She made a GoFundMe.
And she got 11 to 15K.
It's like, girl, you knew that situation really
that hurts
me. Yeah, it's like you're 40. Like, you're 40. Like,
no, the fact that that's not sold in hair stores. You're really irking me.
She knew.
Like, you know exactly what you're doing, and then on top of that, she probably already got the issue probably halfway resolved. It's just she wants to keep talking about it. Yeah.
She was like, y'all tune into my YouTube story. Go check out my TikTok. Like, girl, first of all, he made a TikTok. You wanted attention with that Gorilla Glue, like,
she
nowhere.
Check, y'all.
Yeah, it's
and a manager. Why you need a manager?
And now you want to sue Gorilla Glue, girl. You're not gonna win. I'm sorry.
You know what? And then, you know what? I probably would have did that.
To sue them?
I probably would have sued them.
Girl,
I mean, why not? You get 15K, you over here, they over here shouting you out, telling you what to try.
She just dragging out the process by suing them. It's like, I mean, if that's what she want to do, that's on her.
Listen, how much y'all
pay followers?
How much y'all want to bet she gonna sue them and then she gonna ask for legal money? With another GoFundMe.
Probably so.
It's gonna be 50,000. It's coming.
Yeah, it's a part of my master scheme plan. She's actually not dumb. She's actually smart. smart when it comes to that. Like, she actually knows what she's
Exactly.
doing.
It steps to exactly what she's doing. That's why she got a manager, because she literally knows, like, from that
She
point.
got a PR manager. That's what it is.
And on top of that, she's literally going to probably ask for legal fee money to sue them.
How many times is she gonna post this on social
media?
We're
not even giving her
prayers
no more
for
time.
traveling grace. I'm
we
gonna wait
over.
to LA to get this glue out of my head finally.
She cut the ponytail off. Y'all saw that?
The ponytail is gone. She finna be bald headed next.
She is bald.
Yeah, like her hair is gone. Like
she could have just shaved it off.
They could use Goo Gone.
Yeah, she really could have shaved it, but like honestly, I don't know if her hair's sticky, like because of the glue. Or
listen, if you cut the ponytail off, shave it from the inside out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, come on, you dragging
next
it out.
topic. Next topic. We ain't even finna get her number.
Right. So Valentine's Day is coming up. I was shopping for my man, because I got a man for the first time this year. And
that laugh though.
Lord, he answered my prayers. I was praying to the Sierra gods, and I was like, y'all, drop me down a man. And he said, nope.
He right here. He been there. He been there for a year.
All I had to do was post that one thing. What about who's that? Y'all gonna try that, and you never know who.
Girl, don't be encouraging this. That's messy. Y'all don't listen to her. Y'all don't listen to her.
Do it. No, because sometimes you need a little bit of a push to see what's gonna happen.
Valentine's Day, like
about to play.
I don't know. Valentine's Day, I'm spending it with my sisters. Like my sister. I don't know, like a bottle of wine, like
yes,
a real drink.
Ooh,
like,
do you like bath bombs?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we'll drink.
drink.
Like honestly, I don't eat sweets like that. Like my sister.
I like chocolates covered in like strawberries.
Yeah.
Cherries.
That's nice.
I really haven't even thought of it. I'm just like spending quality time together is a gift. It's a gift. It's just like sisters unite.
That's
like,
true. And honestly though, I feel like that's important. You don't have to spend Valentine's Day by yourself.
You don't.
People choose to spend Valentine's Day by themselves and be mad and grumpy.
Yeah.
Stop that. Like, because every Valentine's Day that I spent by myself, you know what I did? I went out. I went and did something. I got a massage. I probably went to Jeju, got the sauna. I probably went out to eat and did something. But you have to step out.
Make yourself feel good. Don't feel
Don't
sorry
be in
for
that house
yourself.
being a girl.
I don't have a man. I don't have a girl. This day
And don't be on social media, because that's gonna make it worse.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, look at y'all couples. Some of y'all getting cheated on.
Oh my God, I hate the ones that be like they only got together for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a real hater.
Exactly.
You don't have a date.
Honestly, Valentine's Day ain't got nothing to do with me, but I would enjoy it with my sisters. It's just like,
Exactly.
Valentine's.
And honestly though, let's be real. Like, can we get into the fact of who Valentine's Day is for? Is it for males or females?
Honestly, I do feel like it's for both. It's for the
No.
men. You don't think so?
No, Valentine's Day is for females. Like,
Girl.
they have their own day.
What? Girl, what?
Yes, you ain't know.
No.
It's called Sweet Day. It's in October. Google, look it up. Look it up.
I've
You
never
know,
heard of
girl,
that.
I'm gonna look it up. But you know,
I'm gonna look it up.
it's called Sweet.
I've never heard of that.
SWEET. Sweet Day. It's in October. It's a Valentine's Day for men. The problem is people be literally not like. We pick and choose which holidays we want to celebrate because it's the tradition. Jews celebrate different types of days than we celebrate. We just choose to celebrate with Christmas. Same thing with Thanksgiving. Same thing with Easter.
It's the same thing as Valentine's Day, but for men.
I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of it.
I literally I was like,
thing.
yeah, some people do it. It's just we pick and choose what we want to stick with as far as holidays.
Why is this
So
not a
it's
big
okay.
thing then? It's like
Because people have put in our heads that literally that's the day for everyone.
yeah.
No, that's the
That's
reason why
why
females be like, it's for us. Because y'all have your own day.
They got plenty of days for real.
I never knew that, but honestly, when
For
it's
real.
Valentine's Day, if you care for someone, you love them or whatever, Valentine's Day is one day of the year. Like, you should be making them feel special all throughout the year. Both the man and the female. I feel like the man should feel loved and special, appreciated on Valentine's. And the female. I feel like everybody should be appreciated. Appreciate each other. Hell, like.
Yeah, but they got their own day. But
I
do feel it.
Girl, but I'm telling you, they are not gonna. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Like, why is it not on the calendar? Sweet day. Sweet day.
Sweet day. We're gonna do it this year.
Sweet day.
And I'm
I feel like Valentine's Day is really like dramatized. Like it's.
Yeah, it is. And it's on a Sunday this year. Y'all watch a sermon or something. Like,
I'm not doing that.
Girl,
I'm gonna be praying to God about my sins.
Girl. I will watch me a sermon in the morning. I will enjoy my gala times with my sisters. Like, girl. We are so different. It's just Valentine's. Like, it's weird that it's on a Sunday though this year out of like all days on a Sunday. But I mean, y'all go be happy, go be great. Y'all lavender. I love saying that. Go be great. Y'all lavender. Happy couple, stay happy. Stay off of social media if you're gonna feel some type of way. Like, don't be. Oh
and
my
get
goodness,
gifts for everyone. Don't expect a gift if you're not giving a gift.
Yeah,
that's one thing about it though. I will, even though I will say, I stand on it. Valentine's Day is for females, but you do need to get your nigga a gift. I'm sorry, your man a gift.
Yeah, get him a gift too. Get him a gift too.
Like, come on now, you can't expect and be empty-handed. Like, I just, no, that's a no-go.
If you give, you will get in return.
Yeah.
Ooh. Simple as that. I just came over there, y'all.
She dropping gems for y'all.
That is a gem for you guys.
Because I promise you, if you don't get him something, don't expect that for the rest of the year.
Yeah, exactly.
You're gonna be working.
Oh, this girl, she really don't care about me.
But if you have been doing stuff throughout the year for him, and then this is his time to show up, then then that's different. Then that's different. Because then you've really been working, and it's just like, all right, it's my turn. You know. But he should still be giving you what you need, even after that.
Exactly. All throughout the year.
Speaking of gifts, birthdays are coming up. We got our girl's birthday coming up.
Cece, shout out to Sierra, our bestie.
Got a plastic bag on my head, but
she's gonna come on the show pretty soon. Probably next month we're gonna start having different powerful females, just positive females who are making a difference in the African American community. So
absolutely. And speaking of the African American community,
y'all
go check out these bags. Definitely tap in. Yes.
Tap
make sure that you look how cute we look with these,
so
girl.
Let me hang on, y'all. Y'all gotta hold them up for just a little bit longer so I can get a boomerang.
Ow, tap in.
Period. These bags are so cute.
Yes.
This is Black Girl Apparel. Is that right?
Definitely make sure that y'all go check out Black Girl Apparel. These bags are super cute. First of all, they say this bag is owned by a phenomenal Black woman. Do not touch.
Don't touch.
Period.
Okay. Do not touch her.
Period.
And so cute.
Girl, like, it's like better than a Birkin, honestly.
It is. Like, it's
because the Birkin bag is low-key ugly. And I'm not just saying that just to say that. It is ugly.
It's just kind of basic.
But this one is really cute. Y'all see how it just goes with the outfits.
If you're going out to brunch with your girls, like, the inside is
if
very
you
nice.
are going out to brunch,
it's very lightweight.
if you're having a date, if you are
very lightweight,
going to work and you want to give a statement, like, this is it. Like, this is honestly perfect. And on top of that, it's a nice size. I hate a huge bag. Like, because it be knocking everywhere. No.
I love that one though.
Yeah, this is a good size bag. Even though I love my big bags, but this is a nice bag I would take out. Like, just put my phone and wallet. I'm on the go. I'll probably take this over my big bag.
You know, I also like the fact that this is not real snake skin, which of course that is a community that does not like to use real skin for animals. So I love the fact that she made sure that this is, of course,
it's like vegan leather.
A look, but at the
leather.
same time,
get into it,
it's
guys.
super cute.
Get into it.
Get into it. Boom.
Black Girl Apparel. Black Girl Apparel. There it is.
Yes. So I think that we had a great night. I think we got off our chest exactly what we want to talk about and address.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I can't wait for this weekend. I can't. So we're definitely gonna get lit. We're gonna have a good time, and we're gonna definitely enjoy ourselves. But y'all go check these bags out.
Tune in
next Wednesday.
Every Wednesday at 7 on SlickTalk.
Exactly.
SlickTalk ATL. This page.
Yes. So that you guys can see not only what we're talking about, but also tune into our story so that you guys can go ahead and drop us some gems on what you guys want us to talk about. And also not only what you... Thank you. I'm sorry, y'all. But not... right. I'm like, but not only what we're tuning in, what we want to talk about, but also to drop us some content so that we can make sure that we get the real important topics addressed.
The value.
We're definitely going to get into a little bit of politics. We're going to get into, of course, some health, and we're going to get into some sexual awareness.
The nitty gritty.
And then we're going to drop a little tea. Because, I heard some things.
Tea. Look, where my tea at? Oh, we ain't got no tea, but
we got
your mind.
We got the
Tune in, guys, every Wednesday at 7. Thank you guys for tuning in. And you guys have a great Wednesday.
Yes.